welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a pregnancy update, pretty much all of a pregnancy update, and this is I just compiled a list of 20 of the questions that I have been getting quite often, so I just wanted to kind of go over it all with you guys. So question number 1, weird cravings. So to be honest, I always eat kind of funky food. I'm not picky at all, and I just love eating like sweet versus sweet and salty at the same time. So I haven't really been having weird cravings. I have been eating a lot of like quesadillas, Panda Express, ice cream, pickles. I've always liked pickles. Meatball sandwiches. What else? Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So I've been eating a lot of funky things naturally. However, I can say that it's not anything really out of the normal. This is the kind of stuff I eat all the time anyways. What do you feel has been different with this pregnancy in comparison to your first? So actually a decent amount of things have been different. With Luke, it was really easy. Like I had a super easy pregnancy. The one thing I really experienced was just I was tired, and I think that was just a little bit out of I wasn't really working or anything, so it was kind of nice, you know. I was finishing up school, however, it wasn't that bad. This time though, I am working full-time and I'm also in school. I'm gonna be starting clinical soon, and I have a toddler that's gonna probably come back in any second. So it is a lot more tiring, even more tiring. And not only that too, but I do feel like I'm gaining weight a lot faster. So that is something that I noticed pretty immediately after. However, I am eating a lot more as well. It's harder for me to stay sleeping. I think this one is the biggest thing that I've noticed. Let me close the door. I think this is the biggest thing that I've noticed because I always used to be a really good sleeper. However, ever since becoming pregnant with the second one, I don't know if it's because of Luke or I don't know if it's because I have to go pee all the time, but I wake up all the time in the middle of the night, and it's actually really hard for me to go to sleep, which is very unlike me. So I used to be able to like hit the bed and go to sleep. Oh, Luke is here again. Let's see, another thing that feels different is that my face does feel a lot fuller. Again, I attribute that to my weight gain. However, I noticed that with Luke, I had a lot more in my belly. This time I have it everywhere, including my belly. Okay, and my skin has been so bad in comparison to my first. So with Luke, my skin was super nice. I just had a cute little belly bump, nothing really else. However, with this one, oh my gosh, my whole face, like especially on this side, is just breaking out. It's dry. It's really funky combination. So that's one thing that I've noticed different about, or a couple of things I noticed different about this pregnancy in comparison with Luke. How did you know you were pregnant this time around? So I took a pregnancy test with my coworker. Hers was negative and mine was positive. So that's how I found out that I was pregnant. Do you have a name yet? So at first I really wanted to go with the L's. So I wanted to stick with like an L name such as like Leo or Liam or I don't know, something like that. However, I'm kind of leaning towards Noah. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with that name, but I just thought Luke and Noah would be very cute names. They're both from the Bible, very classic, 4 letters. So I really like that. However, I still have some time to go, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. What prenatal are you taking and when did you start taking them? So I bought them off Amazon. This is not sponsored. This is my second one that I bought. It had the highest reviews on Amazon. I've never heard of this brand, to be honest. It's the most complete and advanced formula. I like it because it comes with 90 tablets, so it's a 3-month supply, and I only took one. And I like that you have to swallow them because I feel like I already take so many gummy vitamins, like gummy vitamin C and stuff like that. So I just like how you have to swallow it. Yes, Lukey? And okay, it's all organic. Well, no, sorry, let me take that back. It's 100% naturally sourced. It's non-synthetic. It has DHA, folate. So made in the USA. So it's on Amazon. I think it's like $40. Yes, Lukey? So do you get sleepy after you eat? Not really. I haven't really noticed that, to be honest, and that's simply because I, eat breakfast right before I go to work, so I can't really be sleepy then. I literally have just woken up. Then I eat lunch, and I'm usually not tired by then. So like I said, I haven't been sleeping that well lately, so I guess I don't get really super tired after I eat. Okay, so where was I? Let me see. Do you know the gender? So it is a boy. Luke is so excited, and so am I. I'm super excited to give Luke a companion that he can play with, and Luke is so active active. And I think that having a little brother, he'll be able to play with him. He'll be able to teach him so many things that really I can't teach him. So I'm super excited about that. How many kids do you want? So originally, like, I was totally okay with just Luke. However, now that I'm pregnant with a second, it's crazy, but I do think I want a third or even fourth child. So I'm totally open to it and I'm totally excited about it. I love kids. I love having kids. I feel like for me, pregnancy is a blessing. It's a lot easier for me than I know other people, so I am very grateful for that. But also too, I think that it'd just be nice having a big family. Let's see, I know Luke will love having a lot of siblings, so he's gonna be a great big brother. How far along are you? So I am 5 months along. How much weight have you gained so far? So with Luke, I gained about 20 something pounds the whole pregnancy, the whole 9 months. With this pregnancy, I am up 20 pounds. And that was just at my last doctor's appointment, which was a week ago. So who knows what I'm at now. However, I'm probably going to gain about 40 pounds, I'm gonna guess. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. I don't know what happened. I think it's all the food that I've been eating and the fact that I have not been working out. Whereas with Luke, I did yoga almost every single day. Must-have items for the baby. So, so far I've bought a Duna. So a Duna is a stroller that is a car seat and a stroller as well. A lot of my patients have it and they rave about it. I personally haven't even opened the box. However, I did buy it from Nordstrom a few months ago. So I'm super excited to utilize it and I hope that the baby loves it and I hope that I love it. So I'll let you guys know how I like that. With Luke, I had the Stoka. I loved the Stoka. I feel like it pushes so well. It was one of my favorite strollers ever. Let's see, so I still have that. I think a DockATot is really necessary. Depends on if your baby likes it. I haven't bought one yet. However, that is something that I do plan on buying for this baby. Let's see. Okay, I will say though, this pregnancy, this baby, second baby, I am trying to buy as little as possible. With Luke, I think I bought a lot of things that I really didn't need, and it just added to a lot of clutter in my house. However, so this time I'm trying to just be really, really minimal. I kind of know now like what babies really need and what babies really don't need, so I think hopefully I will be a little bit smarter about that. Do you have morning sickness? So I threw up very, very little. However, I was nauseated throughout this pregnancy, especially during the first trimester. With Luke, I had the easiest, again, pregnancy. I didn't throw up once. I wasn't sick. I wasn't nauseated or anything like that. And with this one, it was, again, a little bit harder. Okay, favorite maternity clothes. None yet. I probably should get some. So if you guys have any recommendations on maternity outfits, let me know. Right now, I'm just wearing a lot of stretchy dresses, sweatpants, and pajamas. So that is what I'm wearing right now. How has this pregnancy affected Luke? So Luke is super excited. I told him I was pregnancy pretty much really, really early on. So he has been excited. We talk about the baby all the time. He says he's not a baby anymore. He's a big brother. And he's just a really smart little kid. Very, very sweet kid too. So I think he's going to be a great big brother. I haven't seen any signs of jealousy. Anytime we go to the store and Luke buys something, he always picks out something for his little brother too. So he's excited. When pregnant, do you crave coffee or sushi? So I do drink about a cup of coffee a day. Can you close my door, Lukey? However, I will say that sushi I have been craving. I know that, you know, if it's previously frozen, you're allowed to eat it. Don't quote me on that. However, I haven't gone to any sushi restaurants since getting pregnant, and I just think that's just happened to be that way. Symptoms you had before finding out you're pregnant. So I was nauseated, I was a little bit tired, however, I did feel a little bit off. So that was kind of my weird, like, oh my gosh, could I be pregnant? I felt, my body just felt a little bit off and I felt a little bit off. So when I took my pregnancy test, I was a few days late on my period and again, it was positive. Okay, let me close the door one more time. Okay, oh, this is my belly button right now. See? Right here. Okay. Right there. Okay. Tips you have for expecting mothers: get as much rest as humanly possible. It is hard, especially if you have other kids or especially if you have a lot going on. However, that is something that I do heavily recommend. Just try and be pampered as much as you can, because trust me, when the baby comes, it is a little hard. let's see, to find time for yourself. So make sure to have time for yourself, because I feel like that's so important, and that's something that a lot of moms do forget just because they give everything to their children, which is amazing, you know, and I am guilty of that. However, it is good to just kind of reserve a little bit of me time for yourself. Be sure to include your child, if you already have children, during your pregnancy. I think that they love to be included. They love to be like the big brother or sister, and I think it just makes them more excited about the pregnancy rather than jealous or resentful of the new baby that's going to come. So that's something that I've really been working on with Luke, just simply because he's been the only prince for so long, and now there's another prince coming. So try not to buy too much. That is something that I wish I could have told myself 3 years ago when I was pregnant with Luke, or 4 years ago. Really don't buy too much, because it seems that, you know, when you go on like Amazon or Target or like Buy Buy Baby, and you look at all these adorable cute clothes and all these swings and rockers and strollers, and it's car seats, it's crazy. So I am guilty of that. However, I'm trying to be a little bit better. One nice thing too is I recommend looking at a lot of resale sites, or getting a lot of hand-me-downs from friends, family, or just buying things slightly used, because honestly, babies use things so, like, for such a short period of time. I had no issues buying used things for Luke.
I'm not eating cookie.
You're eating cookie? So, I had no issues buying used things for Luke, and it worked out because I was able to give them to other people, and it helps the environment, and it also helps your wallet, and it's really not necessary to buy completely new things. I think Jaime put it somewhere. Try to find deals while you're pregnant, such as, like Target always does, spend $100 and get like a $25 gift card on diapers, something like that. So just make sure to like find coupons or anything like that. And if you do find a really good deal, don't be afraid to buy like essentials such as diapers and wipes before the baby comes, because that way you got it for a good deal and you are prepared. What are you most excited about? I'm the most excited to see Luke grow as a brother, and I'm excited to see him just take that place. Okay, so my last question, tips on time management while pregnant. So what I do is I write down everything I need to do for that week or for that month in a little journal. I do like to write everything rather than put things in my phone. I do that as well. However, I think just writing things and crossing it out, it makes me feel a little bit better, and I just love that satisfaction of being done with something. I am in school right now. I am in working full-time as well, and I do have, again, a toddler child, so it is a little bit hard for me to time manage. However, I try to get as much done during the day as possible, especially on the weekends. I try to just kind of give myself a little bit of time with Luke. However, I do like to accomplish some of my tasks. That is why I am so slow to upload on YouTube and sometimes my Instagram, just simply because it does take a little bit of work. Seriously, filming this, it should have taken, I think, less than 10 minutes. It took me, I would say, about 30 or 40, just simply because Luke came in every 5 seconds. So I had to keep on doing takes just simply because he was adjusting the camera, he wanted to be my cameraman, things like that. So other than that, those are my 20 questions. I will probably do another one when I become closer along to giving birth. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry about all the interruptions. It was super fast. I was talking really, really rushed just simply because I was scared of Luke intruding once more. But thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys so much for supporting me during this pregnancy journal diet time. And this is, again, my book. Right here. You tasted the cake? Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.